Okay, so I've been talking about eating lectin free, but I do want to kind of make a couple of things clear. I mean, some people are more sensitive to lectins than others, and I quite frankly think that I'm one of those people. But your body does have a natural defense system against lectins. So it's not that your body can't deal with them at all, it's just that we're eating too many of them and our body is overwhelmed. So the first defense mechanism that our body has is the mucus in our mouth and in our nose. So that will help trap, and absorb lectins so they don't get into the rest of our system. And they're made up of sugars, so the lectins bind with them. And this is why your nose runs after you've been eating a lot of spicy foods. Yeah, because your body is producing more stuff to help deal with what you have ingested. Makes sense, right? Another defense mechanism is actually the acid in your stomach. That will break down most of the lectins that you eat. It just is not able to break down all of them. And the third defense mechanism that your body has is actually bacteria in your mouth and in your intestines. Your body builds this good bacteria to help counteract the lectins that you ingest. The only problem with that is your body's built up this bacteria and then you stop eating the lectins, like when I stopped eating gluten when I went gluten-free, and then you don't have that bacteria to deal with the lectins if you consume them again. So if you've stopped eating something and then reintroduced it and had a severe reaction, that's why, because the bacteria that was dealing with that died off because you weren't eating it, you weren't feeding it. And the other thing you have is actually mucus in your intestine. And this works just like the mucus in the rest of your body, and that it contains sugar and it will help bind the lectins. So where does all this go wrong? If we have all these defense mechanisms in place naturally, what happens? And it's simply that we're overwhelming our defense mechanisms with the amount of lectins that we eat. Just eating too much, people, too much. So your body can only process so many of the lectins that you're ingesting. So when the lectins slip through these defense mechanisms, they attack the lining in your intestines. That's why so many people today are having issues with their stomach area and digestion and so forth. All of this is tied to overconsumption of lectins. So what can you do? Well, you can stop eating lectins, which is what I did. This may or may not work for you. It's working for me. And you don't necessarily have to stop eating lectins forever. You need to stop eating lectins long enough for your body to heal itself, to get rid of all the inflammation. And then some people can readopt lectins into their life in moderation. We're just eating too many of them because it's in all of our food. But some people will just go the rest of their life without eating lectins. I don't know which camp I'm in yet. I'm doing so well right now and my blood work is looking so good that I'm in the no lectins camp at the moment. Down the road, when I'm at my goal weight and I'm feeling better, I may try to insert maybe some pressure cooked beans or something back into my diet and see how my body deals with that. And that's another thing that you can do is properly prepare the lectins. Now, I know if you look at the Chinese culture, they ferment their lectins. Mostly if they're going to ingest soy, it's fermented soy. The soy fermenting breaks down the lectins. Look at a lot of the cultures that eat beans. Well, you soak your beans. You cook your beans a long time. Preferably, the best thing to do is to pressure cook your beans. I know because I grew up in the South and everybody was soaking their beans, and that's why they help your body digest them easier. I hope this has shed a little bit of light on how your body's defense mechanisms help you help defend you from the lectins attacking them, and kind of give you some ideas on what you can do to help your body out so that it's not in inflammation mode, it's not in attack mode. Yeah, just so your health can be better. So I hope this video has helped you. If it has, give it a thumbs up. And if you like these kind of videos, hit that subscribe button so you can keep getting notifications when I put a new video out. And as always, I appreciate you watching my video, and good luck on your lectin-free journey.